Hi everyone, it's Iain Myles here and I am back. And guys, today I'm joined with none other than Emre. Now, for those of you who hadn't seen his maiden videos with Annabella Rose with the wheelchair, as well as being my wingman, Emre is also a co-founder and executive dating coach for Kamalifestyles. Now guys, you may or you may not know, and you probably would, and you would have noticed by now, but Emre and I have a real passion for going out. And so today we're going to be talking to you about how to attract those girls and take them home with you. And we've also prepared a piece of infield footage where we're going to show you how it is done. Now also, don't forget to follow me on my Instagram and my Facebook pages by clicking on the links in the video description right down below, as I post regular content on there too. Now Emre, I don't know about you, but I feel like it's time that we show them our footage.
Yes, you're right, Ian. Yes, you're absolutely right. Let's see how we go on, but just before we go, guys, turn on this notification first and subscribe.
Okay,
Let's see how we get on.
Here we go.
Right.
She sounds like a posh.
Like a posh?
Yeah, she sounds really posh. I'm Ian. Yeah, I like your style.
Like here for big year.
Yeah, it's very like current.
No, it's
It's not last season, it's this season.
Yeah.
This is my friend Ray,
Yeah.
and we were catching up. Yeah, do you like live here?
Wow. Yeah, it's so cool. I love London.
You like London?
Yeah.
Your eyes are so blue. Your eyes, they're like similar
Yeah, it matches.
to your coat. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got boring green eyes.
Guess my favorite cocktail. Yeah, that's right. But it matches too.
Does it? My eyes are like that.
Like you have it done.
Oh, man. Have you heard of it before?
Yeah, I'm an au pair in a host family, and my host dad studied there as well.
Oh, did he?
So, yeah.
Why didn't you study fashion?
Yeah. I thought of studying design, to be honest, but
Yeah.
I chose dentistry because I don't know.
You have a guaranteed.
Yeah.
I want to go to Prague.
You have to. It's so lovely there.
Yeah, and you can buy beer when you're young in Germany.
Yeah.
And that was
When you're 16.
that was insane. Yeah.
That's quite cool. But I mean, you can get everything if you want to. So.
Really?
Yeah, they have. I mean, here in London as well, can't you?
But
Guys, should we go for a drink? I'm getting cold here, actually.
huh?
Should we go
Yeah,
for
we.
a drink? Let's go.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe we can go to. There's a place on King's Road. It's called, and there's like some nice. Well, there's a place. Yeah, there's a nice bar there. Like we can have like a shot.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I like being at home for Christmas with,
Yeah, me too.
with family.
Yeah. That's why I go back as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But in January though, I'm going to Turkey. I'm going to get an operation
Oh, okay.
there.
And why?
Well, basically, I'm going to have my lungs taken out.
Your lungs.
Yeah, no, I'm joking.
Well, okay.
My car's not working.
Nice.
Literally.
Why?
Work.
You guys are responsible for this?
I'm gonna break into my own car
Yeah, of course.
How did you open it?
with the blade.
I
My
see.
car gave up.
Can you turn it on?
Come here, darling. No, you're still in the front. Your friend gets in back. Try.
It's a whole procedure.
Yeah.
You have a meeting later.
Yeah. Yeah, we're meeting up with a friend. So
Okay.
At 12.
You have it's like a business meeting.
Yeah, business meeting. Exactly.
Okay, yeah. You know, it always amazes me on how the sheer amount of attractive girls that there are just walking around. I mean, they're walking around all the time, especially, say, when you go to a shopping district at a big city, there's almost an infinite supply of gorgeous women walking there. What also amazes me even more is in the 10 years that I've been going out and I've been doing cold approach, is that I never, absolutely ever, see guys approaching these girls. I mean, I don't think girls even get approached. I mean, what do you think?
Yes, a lot of girls are probably just sitting at home and waiting for their Prince Charming to come along. And I bet they're just aimlessly swiping left and right on their phones with the guys they just made online dating. I mean, I bet fundamentally a lot of girls also wish that a guy would approach them on the streets, as it's more romantic than meeting a guy on the damn app.
Yeah, I mean, the guys that I meet and the guys that we train, they always seem to be stuck in certain ways in how they should approach girls and say those clubs only when they've had, say, a lot of drinks, for example. But you see, this is stubbornness, and this stubbornness is really shooting them in the foot because, you know, of the mass opportunity that they're missing out on outside. I mean, with all these girls that are walking around and, you know, everywhere during the daytime, I just generally think that they're making a really big mistake.
Yes, and those girls just walk past them and they never see those attractive girls ever again. So take action, lead to interaction.
You know, it's so true. So as soon as you see that girl that you like, approach and open her immediately. And this always is the best time to speak to her. Now, there is no such thing as an ideal time to speak to a girl. I mean, also remember that circumstances can change very rapidly, so get ready for that. So for example, if you find out that she's going to a different direction to you, and if you know that you don't have the time to talk to her, you can always say tag along and carry the conversation and travel, say, with her. But at the same time, you might look a little bit needy, so there are ways around this. Now see how in the footage, I give the girl a high five to stop her from walking. I mean, guys, you can literally do anything and your options are always endless.
Yes, Ian, going back to the footage, that was just actually awesome. You just jumped straight in with high five, which allowed me to come in and ring you, simply.
You know, I must say, it was literally on the tip of my fingers. I mean, they were on the brink of walking away. And you know me, I usually just approach verbally. You know, I thought I'd try something a bit different, and I thought I'd be a little bit creative there.
Yes, Ian, and initially the frame you established, or we established together, it set the tone for the rest of the night, and it was actually really amazing.
You know, I agree. Everything just went so incredibly smoothly. Everything just flowed.
Yeah, everything was so easy. From the opening of the interaction to the car, then to the bar, to our place, actually.
And I mean, yeah, you're totally right. It was so smooth, and we also worked really well together. Let's not overlook that. I mean, something has to be said about, say, the value of having a wingman. I mean, I suppose we're so used to going out that, you know, we knew our little cues here and there, and we knew what to do. But yeah, you know, the night was good, and the most hilarious part of it was, check this, I'm engaging with my girl, and as we're walking to the car, I'm completely oblivious as to what is going on around me, completely. And we get to the car, and what happens? Well, we can't open the car.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Oh my gosh, actually my remote battery, like, it was died, you know, so I had to break into my own car, you know, with my own blade. Yeah, I broke into my own car, you know, and the alarm started, actually. You know?
And the girls are like, oh my God, this is like an unknown place, but this is an incredible adventure. And it was funny because I could see that it was going through the girl's mind. It was kind of like out of her reality, and she wanted to be part of it. But you know what? They were cool girls too.
Yeah, they were really cool girls, actually. Yeah, I totally agree. The idea would appeal more confident and adventurous ones.
I agree, no, yeah, it doesn't always appeal to, say, the less confident girls. But, you know, this also goes to show how important logistics are. And in particular, knowing your logistics and knowing where you need to go. I mean, we had it all planned out beforehand, from the location off to the car, to the location to the bar, and then to the house. So it kind of eased the pressure of the logistics. Guys, when you know your logistics well beforehand, you can focus on the actual interaction, and also you can actually enjoy yourself more, and you have much less uncertainties going on in the background about, say, your logistics. I mean, what can I say? You don't want to be that guy who has that incredible stunner, but at the end of the night, he doesn't know where to go. That is just a bad strategy, and that is just bad planning, guys. I mean, I know from experience that I've had the most string of lays when my logistics was flawless and I was smooth as hell. So it's all about the logistics, and make sure that the cab ride that you have or your car is very close to the place that you're operating around, and make sure that it's close to that club that you go to, because at the end of the day, the extraction has to be incredibly smooth.
Yes, Ian, let's not even go there, actually. You know, I'll talk about the logistics more than I do might, so you have to plan your night, definitely.
Yeah, I know you're quite passionate about it. So guys, I hope you really enjoyed watching today, and I hope that you found our chat incredibly useful. Now, we're going to be publishing many more videos like this, so please do stay tuned.
Yes, there's going to be much more to come.
A lot more to come. So today you were joined by Ian, and this is Emre, and we will see you next time.